Okay, solve one. I see a ready-made pair here. So what I can do is a blue-red first block. So the other edge is here. Well, yeah, so I'm thinking maybe do the square first, but then this edge will be taken to this spot flipped. So that's not necessarily a very great finish. So I'm thinking doing the back pair first. All right, so it'll be something like FRY to pair it up. But then notice the remaining pair's edge will be brought to here, and that's a bad pair that we're left with. So I'm thinking moving this edge first with the R wide, and then proceed as I said. And looking at DR, it'll also be good because it'll be brought to here and oriented, and brought to here oriented when first square is finished, and the remaining pair isn't too bad, so kind of its orientation will be preserved. Okay, so here's what I'll do: R wide F, RB paired up. This pair is here, DR is back there, so U2 R2 U prime F. And see this edge over here, and I can also notice the corner will be here, so it'll be this paired up, that, and the other pair would be here, and this is right. The fancy OLCP I might do for one-handed, not sure for two-handed, but yeah. And then skip DO, and the finish would be this UOB. Cool. All right, second example is easy. We see a ready-made line here, and if we kind of think about doing L prime first, imagine this line will be here, and this this edge is set up nicely, so all we need to do is to insert the remaining two corners. So the first corner will be here. We can insert it with UR2, and that'll bring the second corner here, while the line will be here. So we do a D2 to move the line down here to insert a corner with R prime D prime. And since the total movement is kind of D2, D2 and then R prime to this DR edge. So DR edge will be brought here and then here. Yeah, it'll be left there, which is really good for us. And I'm also starting to track or look at this pair for second square. I'll be staring at this while I execute. So yeah, it'll be L prime U R2, insert the first one, D2 R prime to insert the second one. We see the pair kind of goes here, doesn't move a lot, and DR is here, so we can cancel into pairing it up with this and that. And kind of when I do that, I try to confirm this one is indeed the second pair edge. And this case is tricky, but this is what I do, like that. And then this, and CML, UL, UR is not in sight. Yeah, I'll probably figure out there at the bottom or something. Yeah, so it's a bad case. I don't know what to do. Just proceed as normal. Yeah, boring. Skip 4C. Good. Yeah. Okay. Scramble 3. We see this ready-made L-shaped piece over here. So this green orange, and the other pair is here. So we're gonna make the square by this L, D prime, and then B prime. Oops. Set of moves, and see that the other pair would be brought here, and DR doesn't change. So for this case, I will do a kind of a non-linear block where I solve DR first, and then I insert this pair, and this will give me a better vision to track the other second block pairs, as you will see. Okay, so L, D, B prime, B prime, R2 to solve DR, and I already see this pair, so I'm going to insert the first block pair first, R prime F, and I also see this one forming, so I'll do this first and then the other one, like that, and then N prime U R prime. Yeah, it's a pretty smooth one. This is regular CML, 202, and UB gives me M prime into this. Cool. All right, fourth scramble, we're looking at this ready-made pair. So we can do a kind of a bottom pair plus a center edge insertion. So the center will be here, the edge would be here. So it would be UR prime, R prime, UI prime to insert this one. And then staring at the other pair, so the corner will go here, and the center would go kind of here, right? With orange facing this side, so the finish will be FR2F. And notice that where's my DR? Yeah, DR edge will be taken here flipped first after the first square, and then since the last pair is FR2F, we can take advantage of that R2 to insert a U to orient DR, as we'll see, right? So it's UI prime, R prime, UI prime, this pair, FR2, and DR will be brought here, so let's do a U, F, and hey, we have our second square solved. And this is our second pair, so directly go into it, like that. And this is a, well, OLCP is nasty, but let's just do it for fun, because L10P is usually boring. And yeah, UR, yeah, nice 4C. Alright, fifth solved. We see this is solved. Looking at all the possible edges that could go with it to form a good first block. Well, this is easy. It's a 3-move insert, and then D prime is what we'll do. And notice how this edges go here, corner would go here. It's an easy U prime, R prime, F finish, and DR would go here, misoriented. But that's okay because it's an easy first block. So yeah, insert U prime, U prime. Notice DR is here, and notice that we're all this time, right? I'm scanning for second square pieces, second block pieces, sorry, and this is what I see, this pair over here. Now I don't have a clear, like planned out solution for this, so I'm gonna solve it like what I said, corner first, by first making sure that when I'm inserting DR, the corner gets influenced to good place, like it's on the top layer facing side and not facing top. Okay, so I'll do U2, something like that, and now I notice that this matching edge would go here, so it's a, yeah, it's a pretty easy pair solution. As we'll see, this by orienting the corner first, we actually simplified this second square solution. Yeah, and the second pair is just that CML. Yeah, no EOLR, but that's okay. It's a pretty boring LSC. Yeah, I don't know how to LSC. Okay, cool. All right, well, last. I think this one has a pretty interesting solution because, see this is an easy F prime D prime forming a square, but yeah, the last pair is rather awkward, but also DR would kind of go here, and the last pair is going to be here, corner doesn't change, edge go here, and there's not a good way to do that LPDR. So what I do instead is I see that if the corner is here, usually the edge is better off in the middle layer, right, rather than here. So I try to see what I can do to kind of do some pre-move to the edge, right? So it's better off after we solve the first square. So here, what I see is if I do R2 first, and R2, F prime, D prime will take the edge here. So the last pair will be a very simple RY2B finish. And also that since, well, the DR edge will be brought here, and then RY2 would take it here, this will also give us a really nice DR finish, which is here. Okay, cool. So this, solving the pair while taking DR here, and we see this pair forming, and also this corner. I might just do this, so like that, and then yeah, if I'm, I guess, calm enough, I see that if I insert this pair with the U2 instead, I can form the second pair. Yeah, so that would be pretty cool. And then just as soon this is one of the pieces, and I don't really have to see the other, whether the other UR piece is here or here, because in any case the EOLR solution starts with an M prime, so I can figure it out after I do the M prime, and indeed it's here, so it'll be like that, and yeah, the finish will be M because UB. So yes, that's all the example solves I have for you today. Hope you enjoy it. Well, yeah, see you guys next time.